start it with us in a queue. It's fine. What's going on, Team YouTube? It's Monday, therefore it's Battlefield 1, which had a huge impact upon the wider gaming populace, and obviously for the franchise as a whole, far more positive impact than BF5 and BF 2042. So today we ask, can Battlefield 6 match, or indeed better, that impact? Who knows? What I do know is I'm going to do another day of BF1 here. Now, BF1 is nothing like it used to be in terms of performance, especially on Xbox, so it's not going to be a phenomenal example of what it used to be. But we can reminisce if you want. Anyway, we're going to play. We'll see how we get on. I'm going to quickly ping the Discord to let them know we're live. You can join the Discord free from the description as always on YouTube or the tile on Twitch. And then I'll get my multi-chat software going and we'll see what people have got to say today. I'll make a big deal out of anyone that gets off the mark for the day and all that jazz. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boo. Right, let's see if the multi-chat software works. Yesterday it didn't, which was, you know, immense. Okay, it's looking more hopeful today that it's working, which is good. I don't know what the deal with it yesterday was. Okay, let's pop it out. All right, from this point, I should hopefully be able to see what anybody says to me. I'll just check the other chats for anything that popped up before I started that up. Oh, Rocco. Rocco and Novice Texan. Hello, guys. Thanks for tuning into the Twitch stream. You having a good day? And Howshu, maybe? Welcome to the YouTube vertical stream or short stream. How are you keeping? How are we doing? Thanks for being the early people in, people. Good sentence. And I've got Novice Texan writing on the multi-chat. All right, anyone in any chats, write something for me and let's make sure it's all coming through. I think it is. But yeah, I hope we're doing well today. I appreciate you being here. Let's see if we can have a good one. It'd be nice to start off the week with a good one, wouldn't it? We don't normally, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be surprised today. Hi, Jack. How you doing, man? How's the day? Are you feeling well? Any news at all? The Warrior God has arrived. Well done, Pegsy. You can follow instructions. Welcome, Warrior God. How are you, man? You having a good day, Pegsy? What's going on, my dude? Work day, I assume. Have I done everything I'm supposed to? Most chat's there, music's there. Yeah, we're good. Just gotta wait for the lobby. Honestly, I thought the lobby would start more quickly than this. Usually I wait until I'm in the game before I go live on YouTube. I just start the other streams, but I figured, you know what, it'll nearly be there. Apparently nothing is altered in the time frame of me starting the stream, so we are still second in the queue, so if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to skip forwards to where there's some gameplay if you like. I'm all good. My birthday yesterday. Barbecue on Saturday with friends, so good weekend. Dude, happy birthday for yesterday. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you had a good time, mate. That's fantastic. You must be approximately 18 years old now, Pegsy. Right? Right, mate? Right? Yeah? Anyway, I'm extremely ill thanks to my sister bringing a Glastonbury Festival illness home. I'm hating life right now. How are you? Oh, it sucks, mate. Sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm just tired from doing constant work. Other than that, I'm fine. Probably better than you are today. At least right now, we'll see. Maybe you'll be better than me by the end of the stream. Who knows? It is quite possible. It is quite possible. I got the script finished this morning and recorded and edited and put into a Vegas editing file. So progress being made with the video, everybody. Short schedule for today and for tomorrow. That's done. Thumbnail obviously made for today because you looked at it before you clicked on the stream, maybe. Lots of work. Anyway, we're making progress with stuff and things. Big 42 now. Hey, dude. It's another day, another year of being alive. It's a blessing, my man. I hope you enjoy it. Happy 42nd birthday for yesterday, man. Buckingham, hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. You having a good one? Just a reminder to hit the like button if you'd like to see YouTube promote the stream a little bit more than usual. That'd be immense. Whilst Battlefield is not very popular and I don't upload many videos, that'd be super mega useful. Thank you. And if you want to subscribe or follow today for Battlefield content every single day on most platforms, amazing. Thank you. To be fair, I would rather be ill than play BF1 every day. That's the spirit. Thanks, Jack. That helps. Great. Yeah, spam some emojis for whoever gets off the mark for the day. We're going to look for a good day to start the week. So we're not in that position where the week has to be saved later in the week, but we'll see what happens. If you want any challenges, they're in the description on YouTube or the challenges tile on Twitch. And if you've got any news for me, share it. Make sure you got something to stay hydrated with. I've got some water, as ever. I think this is broken, by the way. I think this has crashed, so I'm going to restart the game. I'm pretty sure that's crashed, so that's an excellent start to the day. Thank you, BF1. Always helpful to have your living tied to Battlefield, everybody. Let's have a drink of water and see if we can calm down. The answer is probably no. Water consumed. Arm is not restored. I've actually taken a break from BF1, mainly playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, good decision, man. Sensible decision, my friend. I am just waiting for Delta Force to come out on console next month, and then I get a bit of a break for the next Battlefield. As long as I enjoy Delta Force and it does all right for numbers, that is. We'll see. Oh, dude, look at all the active lobbies that I can join, everybody. Oh, that's a 7-person queue. That's TDM. That's a 7-person queue. Don't want to play Shock Ops. That's now a 9. That was a 2-per. I was okay. I don't even know. That's it's operations. Screw me specifically, right? Oh, what about if we just got goal right now and I just went away? Yeah, we do that instead. Jesus Christ, right? Well, it's gonna be a great start, isn't it? It says loading game. No, it says 7th in the queue. All right, it lied to me. That's awesome. Hi, Ben Taylor. You having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. While servers are awful on Xbox, dude, it is a nightmare. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You guys don't normally get to see the servers because I hide them. I just can't be bothered today. But if you've never seen me look at the servers before on Xbox, my whinging is not just me whinging. There is barely any choice. There are huge ping issues. There are clan stacks because there's barely any lobbies, etc. It is genuinely as bad as you have just seen. Keeping in mind, this is 3 PM for me. It's like not exactly like a weird time to be on it. So many on PC. I know, man. I know. I've heard it's infinitely better if you're on PC. Lucky you, right? All right, Ben. No worries, dude. You're driving now. Oh, dude, right. Okay, you focus on the road, my guy. Let's have some more water, shall we? Yeah, what a promising start to the day. Let's sit and look at a loading screen and lament the lack of enjoyment on the franchise. That's good, right? That's good. Anyone want to give me a topic to talk about? It will cost you only $5,000. What a great deal. Have you tried Enlisted? Did I try Enlisted? Can't remember. Can't remember. Played Tannenberg. Anyway, those games aren't really for me, particularly. Not my thing. Oh, I see, Ben. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Gotcha. You're enjoying having the car then, yeah? Oh, so you've been busy. Sorry, I misread what you said. All right, let's see how clan stacked this is. Muffin, what's up, dude? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Wow. Okay, so spawn trap, start the day, as usual. Let's have a look at what we're looking at here. So, I mean, just the usual, really, innit? I guess. Alright, well, that's exciting. Just thinking about what I'm about to experience the next 2 or 3 hours again. Right. Okay, let's warm up with this, and let's hope for a good day somehow. Your audio is bad, bro. What do you mean? How's the audio bad? What's the issue? Audio is bad? Let me check what this is coming through. Make sure nothing's reset to default. Mic. Properties, coming through the right microphone. Anyone else got audio issues? Anyone else got any issues with the audio? Anything going on? Let me know. Audio is fine for me. Audio is good for me. Muffin, what you on, Muffin? Everything looks completely normal my end. Your mic is crackling. Anyone else hearing that, even slightly? It shouldn't be. Voice is not clear. Everyone else is saying it sounds perfectly fine. Does it sound completely normal, like usual to everybody else? No problems for me. If something's going on with you, Muffin, maybe it's your speakers or something, dude. Hearing buzzes when talking. Anyone else? Like, anyone? Any buzzes? Crackling? Anything? Sounds good. Nah, just refresh your stream. Yeah, maybe try yours. Is it your room fan? My fan or his fan? Excellent start to the day. Killed by a Muramet's off the rip. Fantastic. Are you wearing headphones, Muffin, and everyone else isn't? Like, let us know. What are you guys listening through? Speakers or headphones? There's some slight fan noise when you talk. Okay. Could be the aircon. No one has mentioned that the previous month that I've been using it for. Is it that? The audio's a bit quiet. Oh, right. Well, that might be preference. If we this is what happens. Someone mentions one thing and everyone's like this, that, the other. Mobile. Yeah, but are you using headphones or speakers? Thank you, Mike, for encouraging people to like and sub. Music on background is good. In-game audio is good. Only when talking hear crackling, buzzing. You mean crackling and buzzing, or do you mean like a fan? Hi, Tazza. Welcome to the Twitch community, man. Thank you for the follow. You've come across to here. Oh, I see, dude. Thank you for coming across to here, then, mate. Best Sam, welcome to the YouTube stream. How you doing? Right, let me lie in a bush. Mobile plus a JBL box. What's a JBL box? We have lost objective George. I'm trying to decide between running across the open and getting shot in this spawn trap or sorting this audio issue out. We have taken objective. I don't know. Like, no one's brought this up. No one has brought this up in the past, say, weeks of me using the aircon, so I'm a little confused. If anyone else got any feedback for me? You can hear the aircon a little, but only when you talk and nothing else going on. It's not bad, to be honest. Let me try and move the aircon further away. Hold on. Okay, it's all the way across the room. It's on the lowest setting now. I've pushed it further away and it's on the lowest possible setting. And it's the same setup that I have every day. So anyone got any feedback now on how it sounds? Can you guys still hear it? Taze. One of those, right? Excellent. So far, guys, I've spawned in, I've died to a plane, and I've died to the anti-air gun in a spawn trap. Excellent stuff. Will you ever stream Battlefield 2042? Probably not. At least not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I just see no reason to. Oh no. Oh my god. Do you remind me to listen to the stream back later, the start of the stream, so I can have a listen myself to this minor complaint about the aircon? Recently using the Hellrigger Defensive, it's mental. It's fun, right? It's cool. I hate these two maps, so we'll just go with this one. Right, no queue on the challenges. If we get one, we'll do it. If we get us off the mark for the day. You died to cringe. Dude, every day. Every day. Right, I've even moved the mic for... Tell me, right, so this is the mic right next to me. And this is the mic further away, which is therefore further away from the aircon. Which one is better? Next to me or further away? There's a guy in the squad with his mic on. That's him, he's trying. I mean, in terms of hearing the aircon, that's the specific question. You don't hear it at all. Sweet. Those of you that could hear it before, any info? Okay, no challenge, so I'll run my own gun. I'll switch if we get one.
Emirleriniz neydi çavuş?
I can hear it when talk, then hear the cutoff you have. What, still now? It's really not bad. That's good, but yeah, I could do with fixing it. I'm amazed that no one's mentioned it the past month, that this has been the situation we've been using. Like, it literally has not come up a single time. So then, today, the thing is, you know what I don't get, Muffin, actually? Muffin, you're here almost every day and it's never been mentioned. Does it sound different today to the other days? Because if it does, I genuinely have not a single clue why. Because I have changed nothing at all. Hi G-Money, thanks for tuning into the stream, dude. People are hating on Battlefield 2042 a bit too much. I disagree, I think the game is terrible. But you can have your opinion, of course. But there's a reason why it's very unpopular. It's because most people think it's awful. Toby, well, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. You having a good day?
We have taken objective. Aha orada. Bir kişilik yer mevcut mu? Biraz mühimmat, al bakalım. Hedefi müdafaa edin.
When did you play it last time? 2042? I don't know, weeks ago, a couple months ago maybe, 2-3 months, something like that.
Kimde mühimmat var?
We have taken objective Charlie.
Mühimmata ihtiyacım var. Bu mühimmat sana.
Do with some medical attention. Do with some medical attention, Mr. Medic. Alright, I healed myself, it's fine. I'm back. I checked your previous stream. It's also there, but a lot less, and often I can't hear any. Weird. Okay, I will, at some point, at the end of the stream, if you're still here or if someone's here that can hear the aircon, if someone reminds me, we'll play around with the noise limiter or whatever to see if we can eradicate it. Hi, welcome to the vertical stream. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Is a peacekeeper worth it? In my opinion, I don't use it, so therefore it could be argued no.
Mühimmatım bitti.
But it really depends what you're looking for from your sidearm. If you want an option that you can just run up close with and melt people with, then it's great for that. Also, it's just really cool and different, and it's nice to have all the options available to you to try things. So I would say it's worth going and doing just so you have it. It is a cool weapon. But will you use it often? I don't know. Most people won't, but maybe you'll be one of the ones that do.
We are losing objective Charlie.
It's not bad anymore. It was more noticeable when you started. I don't know why. All I did was move the Alcon back like 0.2 meters. But if it helped, it helped. I'll take whatever I can get. Thank you for the info, dude. I appreciate it. Medic, if you want to heal me at any stage,
We are losing objective
or yourself, Christ.
Bakın, bir sıhhiyeci. Şu Allah'ın belası hedefi ele geçirin.
Dice, please. Thanks.
Biraz mühimmat. Al bakalım.
Got it, Pegsy. Thank you, mate. It's cool. As long as it's not too bad, that's great. And then we'll try and get it completely cleared up at the end of the stream. Appreciate the feedback.
Şu mühimmat senin.
Le Petit Corporal, hello, mate. How's your day going? Thanks for tuning in. Get out of here, Mr. Horseboy. Lewis Gun Supremacy.
We have lost objective George.
Oh, right, we have no queue for the challenge at the moment. If we get any through, we'll do them. Thank you very much. All goes towards the goal for the day to help to keep it sustainable, all the usual stuff. Thanks for your likes so far to help with the algorithm. And thank you for any subs or follows today. Welcome to the community, whichever platform you're watching on.
Bakıyorum.
Hope you're enjoying the daily Battlefield content that we're somehow still producing on BF1.
Müdafaa ediyoruz.
Can't wait for the next Battlefield, so we've actually got stuff to make that's worthwhile. I can't hear your aircon over my aircon. Is that like my dad's bigger than your dad? Hi, Hunted. How are you, man? Did you get a good sleep?
Aha sana mühimmat.
Doing alright, man. How about you? I'm okay. It's, you know, Groundhog Day. You know how it goes. I'm alright. Thanks for asking. Hopefully we'll have a good day, you know. Same as every day.
Süvarisi. Tam orada. Gördünüz mü? Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
Why do all BF anti-cheats suck? Either the anti-cheats do actually suck, or it's just very hard to keep up with cheating. I think a lot of games struggle with cheating because there's just a flourishing industry there where so many people are willing to pay for cheats, whether it be cheating software or external hardware, so it's hard to catch up. But I agree that it should be a key focus of all games. Any game that's in a functional state and therefore doesn't need constant work on improving that should be heavily focusing on keeping the game a worthwhile experience to keep cheaters out. And I think that goes for all forms of cheating. I think that goes for software, hardware,
Objective Charlie.
stream sniping, griefing, win trading, whatever it might be. I think it should all be eradicated where possible. But unfortunately, there's just a never-ending amount of people that want to do those things. Do you have to BF5 pre-order weapons BF1? I do, yes. I do indeed. You didn't get a good sleep, Hunted, dude. Another chance today then, huh? Can anyone help with settings on Xbox One X? I feel like I'm playing at a severe handicap compared to older consoles. I don't think it's different. So the settings for Xbox... Hold on. Oh, Xbox One X. Xbox One X or Xbox X? Anyway, the Xbox One settings and then the Xbox Series X and S settings are the same, basically. But if you want to check my settings guide from last year, Damien, maybe you'll find something helpful. Unless you talk about PC settings for how the game runs, in which case I can't help you make, so I play on console. Call of Duty doesn't, you download and you play. Doesn't what, have good anti-cheat or has bad anti-cheat or what, sorry? And chance want to show the pre-order Fedorov thingy. I do the challenges from the description, mate, to keep this sustainable. I appreciate understanding. You don't have to put anything through, but that's the way I have to do things. Otherwise I got no shot really at continuing to do it. So I have to have that be the rule. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Thanks for being here. Can't park that plane there. I know he chose a suboptimal spot for it. Any of you guys got news at all to share? We are already like 20 odd minutes into the stream. Time flies when you're something. Hi Agent, you having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Obviously lots of emoji spam if we get off the mark for the day. Don't be a sellout, dude. If you want to keep getting content, I gotta keep making a living. That's the simple formula. You get content every single day and I spend the vast majority of my waking hours doing work stuff. I gotta make a living, my dude. It is a job. Anti-cheat is better on Call of Duty. I feel like a lot of people would disagree from what I've heard, but obviously you're welcome to your opinion. I feel like all I hear about Call of Duty or Warzone is people complaining about hackers. But that's just what I hear, not from personal experience. Either way, it'd be good if we didn't have to deal with cheating on, you know, either game, or any game really, but obviously we do. It's very prevalent. I wish he'd stayed in it. That would have been epic. Hi, Scatters. How am I doing? We'll see. How are you, man? Happy Monday, mate. Welcome to a new week.
We are losing objective butter.
I appreciate your understanding, Bessam. Thank you, mate. Let's have a look out here. It looks like it's going to be another spawn trap, everybody. At least this time we're on the team doing it. But the spawn trap consistency continues. Will you hold this for me, pal? Let me know. Oh, he died. You're all killing him too quickly. I'm trying to get a clip. Alright. Spawn trap it is. So we spawned into our warm-up round and it was a spawn trap. We now play our next round. And it's a spawn trap. I did not expect him to veer into me there. Thank you. I know people pay for any cheat price, but on my participants in EU servers, no one hacks. I just have to push back on that, dude. The idea that no one in EU cheats is kind of wild, mate. It's kind of wild. Sorry, dude. I just can't possibly agree. But if you're not noticing it or not running into it, then more power to you, man. That's awesome. Tier 6 news are terrible, though. It's not news. I don't think it's news. I think it's a slanted expose and leaks. I talked about it on stream the other day, if you would like to find my opinion on it. You just think like this. Max months of playing BF1 is 9, March 2026, and least is 4. So somewhere in between BF6 and release, keep it up. Yeah, I'm trying. It's one of those things where overall, that makes sense logically. It's just difficult on a day-to-day basis when this has been the scenario now for, what, 2-3 years straight, every day. Just like the struggle. And almost every day is a work day because of it. It gets you down, dude. Makes you feel like you're not really living, but I'm trying to have that that outlook for sure that you expressed in there. Hopefully things will heal, you know, be much better come the next battlefield, and I get to go back to enjoying life again, and hopefully this becomes a dream job again rather than a nightmare, and that would be amazing. BF6 should be 2042 2.0, mark my words. I'm not sure why you feel that way, but all good. Everyone can have their opinion. McGee, thanks for getting us off the mark. Happy Monday. Enjoy the stream. Thank you for the 3, McGee. First support of the day, everybody, from McGee. I will get that added on to the percentage after the round. Can we get some love in the chat for McGee, please, everybody? McGee-san wa hijoni kakui desu. Thank you, McGee. After rain comes sunshine. Well, I hope so. What's up, Charles? Welcome to the stream. You having a good one? Yeah, it's always a struggle when you got to play cheaters, right? Scatters on whatever. It's a pain, mate. Agreed. Agreed. That killed me. Wild. I think I've done that thousands of times and never died. Don't right, guys. Here we go. Got to say this again. Don't break NDA. Don't talk about if you're in BF Labs. It's very, very simple rule. If you sign up for it and you sign an NDA, make sure you then follow the NDA. Battlefield 1 is not that different from 2042 multiplayer. I'm trying to. I honestly am starting to wonder if you're just trolling, dude. If that's your opinion, that's cool, but these are some wild takes, mate. About that Fedorov pre-order thingy. Hey, dude, awesome. Yeah, I'll do it next round, man, so you can see a full round of it. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for Bessam? Oh, sorry, I'm not even trying to say the full name. Bessamung's Fakman? Am I pronouncing that anywhere near correctly? Can we get some likes in the chat, some emojis rather in chat for the support? I'll update the percentage after the round. New king of the stream, season part of the day, everybody, so far. Best amongst Fakman wa hijoni kakui desu. Poppy, welcome to the Twitch stream. Thank you for tuning in. You lurk away, Muffin, no worries. Hope that all is well today for everyone. Yeah, same. Hopefully so, right? You too, McGee. You guys haven't done anything to deserve confidence in the next game. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Keeping in mind that whilst it was predominantly DICE, now it is 3 different studios with new management and everything. Very important to keep that in mind. But yes, I understand people being very cautious regarding the next one, considering how BF5 and BF 2042 went. That's only sensible. For a lot of you guys, you need them to earn your confidence and trust back, and that is fine. That is completely reasonable. I would wager they probably completely understand and agree with that as well. Hey, Michael, thank you very much for becoming a member, dude. Thank you very much for the membership. Welcome to the community. That's fantastic. Still in the chat, please, for the membership. Hope you're having a good day, man. I'll get that added onto the percentage after the round as well. Excellent stuff. Are the pouches better than the boxes? Not better, just different. So it depends on the situation and how you play. So as someone that runs around a lot and doesn't just stick with my squad and my team all the time, Can I take this down, please? Can I take this down, please? Can I take this down, please? Oh, someone else did it. The pouches are way better for me. But if someone's going to stick around their team all the time, / play really passively, then the box is better. It really depends. Like with most things, honestly, like with most gadgets and guns, it really depends. Bye-bye, my boy. Can't find that many videos of people absolutely hating on it. A lot of people love it. It feels so finished now. I remember last year I hated the game completely. Now it's good as Warzone. You still talk about 2042? I mean, echo chambers are a powerful thing. But again, as I stated, if you enjoy 2042, mate, that's great. I'm happy you enjoy it. You play the hell out of it and have a good time. That's awesome. But I can't really get even close to agreeing with the opinions that you're expressing. But that's okay. That's fine. We can have different opinions.
Şu mühimmatı al. Şu mühimmatı al. Düşman hattası tespit edildi.
Hey Dale, how you doing, man? You having a good day? I didn't see the exact numbers, Jack, but I did see that it basically collapsed. I mean, it sounds like it's their own fault, to be honest. Bring the action.
Makine uçacak. Çabuk. Düşman sürgünücü orada.
I brought the action. You okay, Dale? That'll do. That'll do, mate. Yeah. I think the idea that no one in videos is hating on 2042 anymore, therefore that's part of it being good now, is misguided, because barely anyone is now covering Battlefield 2042, and anyone that hates it is just no longer making videos about how they hate it. So a lot of the people left playing Battlefield 2042 either are people that like it, or people that have said their piece about it being bad, so their content isn't focused around that anymore. Best sport gun in your opinion? You know what, as you just saw the Lewis gun there, I'm really enjoying the Lewis gun at the minute. But if you want like a full all-over answer of support and all the classes, in fact, I made a video in January if you would like to see. My favorite guns for all classes, my top guns for all classes. Right, let me get a calculation on the board for the day, and we'll do some Fedorov Degtria for our first challenge as well. Thank you for the opening support. We're going to see if we can get our week off to a good start this time. The past few weeks, Mondays have been rough, so we'll see if today is a change for that trend. Probably not, because it's generally down to viewing behavior and who tunes in, but we'll see. You'll check it out. Sweet, man. I hope you'll enjoy it. Good stuff. Bear with me a second. I'll be right with you guys. Let me get this. I've been really bad at keeping track of the goals in real time the past few, well, streams or weeks or whatever, so let me try and get this together. We're about 5% of goal for the day. Let me get that on the board. Thank you very much for the opening support. Brilliant stuff. Helping us to keep this reasonable at the moment. That's saved. Sweet. Right, you want Fedorov Degtria. Not certain how it's going to fare here, but we'll give it a shot. I'm clicking all the wrong things on my screen, so ignore the pause in gameplay. There we go. Right. Fedorov Degtria.
Defend that objective.
May as well get the cap. No, a lot of videos I can't find BF1 videos, I'm looking for them, but they are rare. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, mate. Because the game's 9 years old and barely anyone's really playing it compared with contemporary games. And so there's not much of an incentive to make content on it. I'm just making content on it because I've got to make content on something. Because the YouTube algorithm is the YouTube algorithm. And I'm waiting for the next Battlefield, so I'm kind of just stuck. So I'm still making content where I can on older Battlefield stuff. But in general, yeah, people are not going to cover this game because they don't have a reason to now. So you are going to struggle massively for content on it. The Battlefield content cycle will start up again with the release of the next one. But until then, you're going to find next to nothing. Can't see, mate. Can't see. Run away.
We have lost objective Charlie.
That killed me? Christ. What's your opinion on that thing? This gun, I think it's a worse Fedorov with a bipod on it. Honestly, it can be good still, but I think it's the worst option of the three. You're playing front lines right now. Oh, you must be on PC. Enjoy, Stole Toast. It's still a good option, but I think it's worse than the other two. But at least it's interesting as a weapon. But it might be a little tricky here because it's so close quarters, so it might get outdone by a lot of guns. But we'll see. We'll try and... What the hell? Oh, can we not, teammate? Yeah, I get it, dude. Just... People want to ask people not to join the lobbies because of behavior like this. There we go. Have you tried shooting BF5 and making content on it? Yeah, dude. I don't enjoy the game, and the streams on BF5 did basically the same as BF1, if not worse. And I covered BF5 for 2 or 3 years whilst it was the current game in the franchise. The AA site is weird. Yeah, agreed. It's a rough start to the round.
Want me to patch your wounds? Enemy medic sighted. Eyes on a damn shock trooper. You want patching up?
I can't really go and get him, to be honest.
You're wounded.
No, they're just watching it. Can I try with the smoke down? Oh.
God damn it.
This might end up as another spawn trap, everybody. Ah, yeah.
Want me to patch you up?
Yeah, well. Fair enough. To be honest, that guy probably should have despawned to not bait me in, because I think we still sat there. I thought, okay, maybe I can go and get the revive, but no, he was just sat next to the enemies waiting. So, kind of got baited by a teammate there. Alright, teammate, and then that guy didn't wait, that's good. Maps are great for spawn traps. Unfortunately, I think a lot of BF1 maps are very heavily spawn trappable. I think the design didn't really consider it. The sad thing is that this map can be incredibly fun when it's not a spawn trap. It just too often is a spawn trap.
You want those wounds patched?
What? Okay. What's the best sniper rifle in your opinion? I like the Lebel infantry the most, probably. But yeah, my video from January will cover all the guns that I like, or liked at that point. If you feel like taking a gander. Thank you for being here, man. Right, the spawn trap has begun. This is the 3rd round of the day and the 3rd spawn trap of the day. Wonder why spawn trap is a thing. Don't remember it being a thing 2016. So it happens because it just can naturally happen. The reason it happens so much now is because the teams are so heavily unbalanced most of the time. If I died there, it would have been an outrage. because the game is old, and especially on Xbox, there's not that many people, so lobbies are basically dominated by set groups and clans. I'm sure it took more bullets than it should have done to kill the first guy. I think you just don't like more modern things because World War I is so unique. You need to make sure you're not telling me what I do and don't like. Your takes are kind of wild, but I'm letting you have them. But you need to make sure you're not, like, assuming things about me and why I don't like things. The reason I don't like 2042 is because it's a shit game, and most people think it's a shit game. If you like it, that's fine. But you can't tell me that it's because I don't like modern things. I just like good games. What's up, Duelist? You having a good day, mate? Thank you for tuning in. Not like I have any real affinity with World War I, my dude. This game was just good when it was good. And to really ram home my point, I complain about this game every single day now because it doesn't perform very well and every game is a spawn trap. Notice how it being World War I didn't change my opinion on that. Kyle, welcome to the Twitch stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Right, let's see if we can kick this day into live, shall we? See if we can have a good one, start our week. You want to enjoy games? I know, what a wild take, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm being so controversial. Why? What do you mean why? What's the question?
Capture the objective.
We have taken objective Edward.
Machine gun right there.
Objective Duff.
There you go, mate. Ty, welcome to the stream then, man. Thanks for tuning in. And Big Cheese, thanks for tuning in. How are we doing, guys? Thanks for being here. You got to tell me how to play the Federal Optical. I kind of struggle with it.
We are losing objective Edward.
Full auto at close range. You don't have to ADS if you don't want to. It's still good with Hipfire a lot of the time, even though it's not a trench variant. But if you start to miss, then obviously ADS. Mid-range, you can probably still full auto a lot of the time. But basically, mid to long range, you tap fire it. And it performs really, really well. You just have to tap fire very quickly. Are you on PC? No, I play on console. Worst dude ever, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Taken objective apples.
Hello, I've been playing BF1 again recently. I'd like to know if there are entire teams of clans that can play together. Sometimes Conquest feels like they all move in a coordinated way. Yes. There are players and clans that try to make sure they all end up on the same team, or as many of them as possible, and then they just roll the lobby. It is a constant problem, mate. And just part of why the game is not that enjoyable for me at this stage. There is nothing you can do about it, unfortunately, mate. It's just, with the game being this old and the lack of players, a lot of the people left playing are long-term players, and there's a lot of clan members and people using hacks and people using Cronus and Zim and stuff, so you kind of just have to deal with it being a bad experience. If you're playing for fun, then try to just enjoy it as an experience, as a World War I experience. Whereas I have to play it for a living, so I kind of like can't really look at it that way. But if you just throw the game on when you want to, and just enjoy running around World War I, that'll probably be the best way for you to go about it, mate. Try not to take it too seriously, accept that it's one-sided and doesn't perform very well anymore. There is no way I lost that fight. Absolutely no way I lost that fight if you play it back. So the clan stack, yes, indeed. Are you doing well, Duelist? How's things? Can we get some love in the chat for the support in the opening 45 minutes, everybody? We're up to 5% of the goal. Thank you very much to Michael, Bessam, and McGee. We're trying to hunt down a good start to the week this week, which is a rarity these days. So massive shout out to them for getting us off the mark. Also, we did a Sunday stream yesterday and got 0%. So it'll be amazing to get a good day today. So make a big deal out of anything, any challenges, any support. Lots of emojis in the chat. And thank you for being here. If you're fresh and new, welcome to the experience. I appreciate you tuning in.
Butter.
Subscribing or following is free depending on the platform you're on. You're very welcome to do so. Do Battlefield content pretty much every single day. And thank you for the likes on the YouTube stream, which help with the algorithm. I'm just struggling with the unbalanced teams as per usual. You'll get used to it if you're around regularly.
Way there, the enemy has
You can enjoy the struggle, whereas I have to deal with it. It's fine. You are winning in this situation. Just trying to understand how to get out of spawn. That's the fun thing. You don't. Some lobbies are just impossible, mate. Sometimes there is just nothing you can do, unfortunately.
we have objective butter.
I'm not convinced I lost that either if you play it back, but ping is ping. You didn't get the gig? Project was delayed. Oh, that sucks, dude.
Our armored
Unfortunate, man. Are you keeping well other than that? Hopefully so, mate. Who tries to do historically accurate loadouts in BF1? Sometimes. For challenges and stuff, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Hey, I did a tier 1 sub yesterday. Oh, you know what, Hunter? You did do a sub yesterday. So it technically wasn't exactly 0%. You're right. My bad, mate. You're right. My fault. Thank you for the sub, the membership rather yesterday, man. I appreciate it. You got robbed last 2 gunfights. Right, and that happens constantly, which is why I get frustrated. But that is the ping issue. Whether you play on good ping or bad ping, if you're playing on good ping against bad ping, or you're playing on bad ping or whatever, the gunfights are garbage, so you just die to that stuff all the time. I've not really been looking at people's pings so far today, but I would pretty much guarantee that the ones I've called out as being garbage would be against people with terrible ping. I swear some people are hacking, they know exactly where people are. On PC, maybe. On console, it's not that. But on console, there are people that cheat in other ways. But not like wall hacks or anything, as far as I'm aware. But what can happen is the game completely misrepresents where someone is or where they're looking, which makes it feel like that. Because again, as you've probably heard me say a billion times before, some of you, ping! The lag or latency...
That objective captured.
1 second. This guy. The lag or latency compensation in this game is abysmal. Unfortunately.
Enemy medic right over there. Don't let those bastards through.
I move over to YouTube show. No worries, dude. All good. Catch you over here / there. I have good ping playing against bad ping and still lose the gunfights. Yes, that's because it doesn't work in the way people assume. Bad ping should be detrimental for the person with the bad ping. What it actually does is just completely screws up the gunfight. So if you're playing on bad ping, you'll die around corners. But you'll also kill people on good pings in ways that you really shouldn't. So the gunfights become completely irrelevant, basically, a lot of the time. Where your actual skill doesn't really matter that much.
Fix your wounds.
Which is a shame. Well, a shame is putting it mildly. It is experience destroying for me every single day. And stops me from getting the sort of games I used to get. Wow, I see a load of those bullets go through that guy. That's fun.
Enemy medic over there.
And... excellent. What zoom / reticle do you use for the optical? So I don't think you can change the reticle for the optical. Can you? Am I crazy? I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong and I've just forgotten.
There. First aid for you.
Maybe I'm wrong and I've just forgotten. I'm not sure. But the zoom I use? Don't know. I'll try and remember to look for you. If I forget, remind me.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Do dot, cross, or ring? Oh, can you really? Dude, I don't even remember that. I think I used dot. Pretty sure I used dot. It's because I haven't played around with any of this stuff for ages, because I just know what I like now.
They sent up a shock trooper.
Like the carbine for the SMLA. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
You I can help. Smoke going out. Look alive. Want me to patch your wounds?
I like rage for a minute straight. Well, that's the good thing about you guys. Always keep in mind, you're not playing the game for a living. If you're not having fun in a video game, make sure you keep in mind you can turn off the video game. Why do something stressful if you don't need to? You can always come back to it later another day. Come back to it on a different lobby. Come back to it when the team's different. Play something else, whatever you like. None of you guys are in the position that I'm in. I have to be frustrated. You really don't. And this goes for everything. If you're doing something you don't have to do, and it's supposed to be for fun, and you're not having fun, don't do it. Don't do it. Do something else. Take a break. Beneficial.
Let me patch your wounds.
We're creatures of habit a lot of the time, and that's hard to break. But once you start reminding yourself that you can just do what you want, you might feel better. Good morning, Cole. Hello, mate. Hope you have a decent day. We'll see. We'll see. How are you, man? Thank you for tuning in. Use from a stop. Challenge is in the description, my dude.
They're not taking this objective.
Novice Texans come across the YouTube stream. Hello, pal. Thanks for tuning in.
There, first aid. We've got to capture the objective. Capture that objective. What's going on, Sergeant?
I'm in a horrible mood today. Too much stress lately. Hope things work out later today and get some help here. Dude, yeah, it's understandable. That's fine, dude. That's okay. That's okay, man. Sometimes life is stressful, dude. You're allowed to feel how you feel, mate. I hope things pick up for you today, man. Just try and breathe through it, my dude. Let time pass. Do your best. That's the most you can do.
We have lost objective Edward.
One of theirs.
Damn it. Is the income for stream actually good for living? It's not directly tied to being a streamer. It's tied to your personal situation as a content creator. Can stream for a living be incredibly lucrative? Yes. Can stream for a living result in you actually making no money at all? Yes. If you're in my position, has it been decent over the course of my time doing it? Yeah, for sure. Is it anywhere near as good at the minute? No. This is my lowest income year as a streamer by a million miles. Could it get way, way better with the next Battlefield? Yeah. Will it? I don't know. It really depends. It's stressful. But maybe it'll be amazing again at some point. Or maybe, well, it will be amazing for the first time, possibly, let's say. But at least good again would be cool. So it really depends, my dude. But it won't shock anyone that streaming Battlefield for a living is not particularly great at this point. And by that, I mean pretty bad. But could it be good at some point? Yeah, but hopefully so.
Damage, I'll fix you up.
Hopefully so.
It really helps.
It depends on the day, mate, as well. If you look at it in the short term. Some days I'll make
Patch your wounds.
£5. Some days I'll make £300. It's, you know,
Right, I'll patch you up.
all over the place. There's no real consistency. I wish there was consistency, but unfortunately when you're self-employed you don't get consistency. That's part of the trade-off of being self-employed.
Patch you up.
It's just how it has to be. The actual downside, well, obviously there's a monetary downside at the minute, but the real downside is just the feeling of needing to work every day. That's the actual downside. Because I have no ideas of which days are going to be good days and which days are going to be bad days. That's the real downside. But again, if you want to if I want to make the best of it and try and get through to the next one and hopefully get the benefits of that, gotta do what I gotta do, right? How do you get that gun? That's the gun I was talking about. So this is, you had to pre-order BF5 and then you got this weapon and a few other ones. Apparently there is still a way to get it. McGee, one of our viewers, looked it up a couple weeks ago or so and said apparently you can still get them if you subscribe to the EA Play Premium thing, but I can't promise you that is accurate because that's not what I have done. So do some Googling yourself, but apparently that's what you can do.
You want patching up?
That's rough, Josiah, dude. I hope you get some rest soon, man. You keep doing your best, mate, okay? I feel for you, man. You do what you need to do, pal. Reward yourself with some rest when you can, my dude. By the way, we just had 3 fights there in a row where when I shot, the enemy took damage. And it felt so good. And that's what the game used to be all the time, but never really is anymore. So, if you weren't playing the game when that was the case, or rather, you didn't see me playing the game when that was the case on Xbox, trust me, the experience is absolutely night and day. When I used to be able to just shoot people and they took damage and therefore died, and I could just run from one gunfight to the next, it was a joyous experience. It was so good. I miss it a lot.
Wounds. I can fix them.
Oh, is it you, Double D? Cool, man. Fair enough, mate. I've heard that doesn't work. What, the EA Play... Wait, oh, hold on, which thing? Thank you for the challenge, dude. I tried. We obviously had a really bad start to the round and we had to pull that out in the end. It will do. I appreciate the challenge, my dude. I hope you enjoyed it. And if we get another challenge now, we'll do it, everybody. Again, make a big deal out of any supporter challenges or whatever that happen to come through. Like and subscribe or whatever if you haven't, etc. Follow, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you're having a lovely day. If you've got any news that is stream appropriate, feel free to share it with us. Thank you for interacting with me and the other people today as well, keeping us entertained. And we have done about an hour of the stream, everybody. Alright, hope you reach your goal with streaming and making BF content because love your vids and streams. I appreciate it. It's super duper kind of you, man. I hope so too. I really do. I really, really do. And I hope with the next Battlefield, firstly, I hope it boosts what I'm doing to a massive degree, make life a lot better, and hopefully get a lot of income to sort of safeguard myself for the future. And then secondary, once I've got that, I hope to produce content that you guys enjoy. You know, people have really kept me afloat during the last 3 or 4 or 5 years with the lack of Battlefield interest and content to make. And you guys have definitely not had much to work with when it's come to Battlefield for the last few years. So I hope you enjoy the game and we can all benefit together, right? Fingers crossed. The EA Play thing doesn't work anymore. Damn. Is there anything you can do to get the old guns, the pre-order guns now then, or is it just not possible anymore? I'll pick my own, I'll switch to C challenge. Thank you, Michael, for the last half an hour of the stream with the latest support, by the way. Appreciate it, man. You can't get the pre-order gun installed anymore, you don't think?
We have taken objective.
If so, that's a shame. That is a shame. Oh, Cole, that's super kind, dude. Can we get Cole some love in the chat for being the new king of the stream, choosing power of the day? Thank you very much, man. Lots of emojis, please, for Cole. $10 from Cole via super chat. I appreciate your kind words, dude. I did just read those. That's very nice. Super kind of you, dude. Thank you. What a dude. Very, very nice of you, man. Owen, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your subscription. Can we get Cole some emojis? That's very nice of you, dude. Cole, just so you know, this is not a complaint in any way, shape, or form. Your support's brilliant. Damn it. Where's that guy in the corner? Crap, didn't see him. Cole, just so you know and so everyone knows, we did the calculation on this the other day regarding Super Chat versus Streamlabs. Just so you and everybody is aware for future reference, if you want to support me or any content creator, if they have a way of supporting that is not Super Chat, it's heavily advised you do that. The reason why is if you support via Super Chat or Super Sticker or membership on YouTube, and you do it through the App Store, i.e. App Store and mobile, if someone were to donate $100,000 to me on YouTube, with the YouTube cut, the management cut, the App Store cut, and then being taxed at the end of the year, $100,000 ends up being $24,000 for me. Which is obviously a wild drop. That is a severe drop. So, if you use Streamlabs, I only lose a very small transaction fee when you put it through. Just so you know, link in the description. Regardless, can we get Cole some massive love in the chat for the support? Thank you so much. Super kind of you. I love how you don't switch teams even though it's 500 over 100. Yeah, I mean, you know, I try and do what I can for the team. I think it sucks that the team switching is such a prevalent thing, to be honest. No, I play on console. I play on console, mate.
We have lost objective button.
Seni tedavi etmemi ister Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin?
We have taken
Welcome back, Julius. Welcome back. Yeah, lots of love for Cole for the support. Thank you, my guy.
Müdafaa ediyoruz.
Enjoy the crown and the royal golden bathtub. The large support of the day so far. Very kind. Okay. That's nuts. Keep that in mind. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's huge. It's at the point where I have to mention it. Otherwise, it's just way too difficult to keep this sustainable. And honestly, it's a waste of your guys' money. So, yeah. Thanks for your understanding, my dude. Tony and Richard, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yaralarını tedavi edebilirim.
You having a good Monday? Welcome to the start of the week. You also get AdSense money from streaming. Technically, yes, but it's inconsequential right now because the streams don't really get many views. So it's basically next to no money, but technically, yes, there is AdSense on the streams as well.
Seni tedavi edeceğim.
And it can be extremely beneficial if your streams get a lot of views. But my streams at this point get barely any views for very obvious reasons. So if Battlefield, the next Battlefield does very well and the streams get an absolute boatload of views, then obviously that'll be stacked on top as well, which would be amazing. But at the minute, yeah, not really, not really, man. Been looking for a bit. Oh well, I hope your day's going well, Tony.
Hedefi müdafaa edin. Düşman makine otundayım. O tarafta.
Well, I don't have people play when I'm streaming because one, I have to set a precedent about people not joining to avoid stream sniping, and two, my dude, you didn't do much to dodge me. And two, I don't want to be one of those streamers. No, like, you know, this isn't me shading anyone. People can do what they want, but I don't want to be one of those streamers that just has people backing them up all day, every day, getting revived, etc. Because that's not like a realistic depiction of what the game's really like. Obviously, it's really easy to succeed if you've constantly got people just fighting your battles with you, for you, reviving you, etc. But as much as a struggle playing solo, at least you get the genuine representation of what a solo player can or can't do. Took me 2 days on level 7 to Peacekeeper, dude. Congrats. Well done. Excellent stuff. Did you enjoy going through the requirements? Have you played DayZ? No. Well, technically once, a long time ago.
Askeri var.
You do indeed, Hunted. You do indeed, man.
Hedefin müdafası zaruri. Mühimmatım bitti.
It's insane. Oh, DayZ, sorry. I've seen it. I've seen footage of it. I watched the Running Man Z for a little while. It looks cool.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Kullan bunu.
Aww, close. That's alright, Dale. Welcome back, dude. Was such a grind. Well, at least you got it done, mate, right?
We have lost objective Edward.
I've just realised you said at the end of your message, Cole, I know it's not a lot. We don't let people say that. Anyone that supports the stream is not allowed to say it's not a lot, or I'm sorry it's not a lot, or I can't do more, or whatever. Your support is brilliant, mate. Everyone's in a different financial situation, and it's money I didn't have before you sent it through. And I've said this so many times before. Imagine if every single person did £1. Just £1 or $1. Imagine. It'd be insane, dude. So we don't let people say it's not a lot. Your support is brilliant. I appreciate it, mate. Whether it's $10 or $10,000, it's super kind. It's money you don't have to provide. So I really appreciate it, man.
Hedefin savunulması
Very
lazım.
kind of you.
We have taken objective butter.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin? Sis bombası fırlatıyorum. Dikkat edin. Yaralanmış. Seni tedavi edeceğim. İstersen o yaraları tedavi edebilirim. Aha! Sana bir sıhhi yardım.
That was close.
Yaraların var. Tedavi edebiliriz. Şu sıhhi yardım çantasını kullan.
I tried. Thanks, teammate.
Orada düşman süvarisi. Düşman süvarisi. Orada. Sana sıhhi yardım çantası.
Nice.
Yaralısın. Yardım edebilirim.
Hi, Shane. How are you, man? You having a good day, mate? Happy Monday.
Yaralarını tedavi edin. Seni tedavi etmemi ister misin?
Okay, this time we're on the good team, everybody. Exchange there is somewhat throwing me back and forth today. Usually I just stay on the bad team for most of the day.
Yaralarım var. Tedavi edebilirim.
So we'll take that when we can get it.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin? Bir düşman atlısı görüldü.
Why are you running? Can't believe he's not dead, mate.
Bu bir düşman atlısı. Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol. Mühimmata ihtiyacım var.
We have taken objective Edward.
What gun is he using? I mean, I can read. I'm using the auto-loading extended. Hello from Poland. Hello, mate. I'm from England. Thanks for tuning in. How's your day going? Welcome anyone that's joined the community today with a subscription or a follow or whatever. I appreciate you doing that. And you get Battlefield content almost every day, so
O tarafta.
brilliant. Hope you'll enjoy. Again, shout out to any supporters today. Cole being the latest one 10 minutes ago. I appreciate it, Cole. Very kind. I'll update the percentage after the round.
Düşman atlısı. Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol.
I need ammo.
Biri
We have
mühimmat
taken
versin.
objective Duff.
Great day for a mow, like mowing the lawn. Whitey F Tash is this? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Hold on, was that a support player? It was. Dude, I need ammo. Oh no. Well, don't need ammo anymore, I guess. That was ridiculously unfortunate timing. Oh, we get revived. Right, back on the ammo hunt. Never mind. It's the optical or the experimental? Optical. Host engaged, as always, man. Oh, bloody hell. You hit the headshot there, apparently.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
There's a few medics about, so we might be able to get a revive. Nope, never mind. Kevlar, thank you for the words. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community, dude. Kevlar, hit the sub button. Have you? Yes, no, maybe. Wee.
An enemy armored train is en route.
Alright, do you always play Conquest? I love Operations to BF1 exclusive. We play that, so watch you play Conquest. Fun for a change for me. Generally, yeah, but not because I want to. I want to play... basically, the modes I like and I think are actually good, I don't get to play because of the lack of players on Xbox. So I have to play what's available. And Conquest is one of the things that's available, and I prefer it over Operations for this stream. So yeah, I play this, but I don't actually think it's good. I just have to do it. It's too random for me. I much prefer front lines, rush, domination, supply drop, stuff like that. McGee, thank you for the gifted. Congratulations, AAK, on the free gifted. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for McGee? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. That's the latest support then. I'll get that added on after the round as well. Operations is just for padding. I mean, if people enjoy Operations, then cool, but it makes me think. I did see a thing on Reddit last night. Someone had posted up there. But there's a person that basically just spams Reddit with their scores all the time, like humble bragging, basically, trying to get people to watch the stream. And they posted, one of their posts was their biggest game ever or something, like 300 kills or whatever. And then someone was like, someone pointed out in the replies to it, yeah, this was on a custom server with way more tickets available. And the guy was just like, oh, really? I don't remember that. I didn't know. How did you find that? And I was just like, yeah, all right, dude. Sure you didn't know. Sure you don't remember the time you played on a custom server with friggin' however many tickets and you dropped 300 and something kills. I just hated shit like that, man. So many people... I understand it's a grind to get noticed when you're starting out as a content creator, but there's a good way and a bad way to do things. And like spamming out your stuff, humble bragging, and trying to hide the fact that... obviously still an exceptional player, but trying to... not hide the fact, but ignore the fact that you got it on a server where there's however many more tickets, so it went on for fucking 2 hours or something. It just makes me cringe, you know? It makes me cringe, stuff like that. It just reminded me of that from what you said about Operations. Frontlines is so good. Yeah, dude, it's amazing. It's my favorite mode in BF1. I also can, like, get a good score most rounds on Frontlines, which is great for me. Which makes it more frustrating to come and play Conquest, where obviously it's a lot more randomized. It's much better for the stream if I can play Frontlines, but I haven't been able to play Frontlines on stream for a very long time now. But there's not enough people on Xbox to populate most of the modes, unfortunately. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Zim and Cronus are a scourge upon BF1, unfortunately, at this point. Maybe 200% damage. I don't know, I have no idea, but yeah, it was pointed out. Someone went back and found the game in the person's history and found that, yeah, it was a custom server with way more tickets available. There's another guy that spams out his gameplays on Reddit who's clearly using a Cronus. So that's even more cringy. You've played custom server, you damn well knew. That's what I'm saying. If you dropped 300 and something kills and it was your most kills ever, I don't think you'd forget that it was on a custom server. I'm pretty sure you'd be aware that's why you got 300 kills. But yeah, the guy was just like, oh, I forgot, or I didn't realize, or something like that. So, minor amounts of shade, to be honest. I just think it's a scummy way to do things. Did it look like he tried to hit me with the gun, or did I just not see that properly? I think it looked like the animation broke to me there, and he tried to hit me with the gun rather than the sword. Could just be my terrible eyesight. Right, round nearly over. Don't have a challenge for the next round. If we get one from someone, we'll run it. Thanks very much. What gun are you using? No, sorry. Autoloading extended.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin?
Syringe kills is double what the Muramet's content creator gets in a round. The Muramet's content creator. Which class? Medic, mate. So, just to point out, hi Knight, welcome to the stream. A lot of people, this isn't shade, I'm just letting you guys know. A lot of people, I get a lot of questions every day, not just on YouTube, but on TikTok, Instagram, asking about the class and the guns and stuff. Every time someone gets a kill in this game, it tells you what the gun is in the middle of the screen, for those of you that aren't aware. And if you're not sure what the class is, if you look in the bottom left and look at my name there, you can see there's a medic symbol next to it. So a lot of the time the game tells you these things just so you guys are aware, so we're not like asking these questions all the time. I hope that helps. You'll try it. I hope you have fun, dude. You just post videos in heavy bombers or Muramets. Well, each to their own, right? Each to their own. Each to their own. Ah, good shot. I should have moved. Revive incoming, I believe. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for... God damn it. Thank you for the fresh subs so far today, guys. Welcome to the community. I appreciate that. And yeah, round about to be over. So if we do see a challenge pop through, we'll do it next. Hello. Hello. I don't know how to say your name at all, but welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I've already played Fell Fortress. I don't really want to play Rupture. I don't want to play either. Oh, fine. I happened upon a guy stream BF1 the other day who was using the BAR telescopic, pretty dominant with it. Yeah, and it looked like legitimate gameplay. If so, cool. That's a gun people don't use very often. It's different, at least. I will update the percentage from Cole's support at this point. Thank you, Cole. Not getting much of a YouTube push today. But then I feel like I say that every day at this point. I think we were all just aware that this is life for Battlefield content at the moment. This is just how it is. Every day I say that, and then everyone was like, yeah, like every day for the past 6 months, get good. Get used to it. This is not the time to get viewership, mate. And you're right if you think that. You are right. You are absolutely correct. You are 100% right. We're up to 8% of the goal, I think. Hello, Dish Soap. How you doing? You having a good day? Thank you for tuning in. Right. Let's see where we end up by the end, shall we? It was impressive, but his community left much to be desired. Well, people's communities are a reflection of who they are when it comes to streaming. I have always had and will always have that opinion. If you walk into a stream and the community is toxic and disgusting, then the streamer is probably toxic and disgusting as well.
We have taken objective.
I will use this gun, I'll switch off Sea Challenge. All good, Dale. No worries, mate. You have a good day, man. Thank you for tuning in, keeping me company, mate. I'll catch you soon. All the best. I think I've gone over it many times before. Do you know what's infinitely more effective? Sorry, do you know what's infinitely more important than being good at Battlefield? If you can do Battlefield content, one, being a content creator, being good at making content is more important than being good at the game, although they can go hand in hand. But two, and even more than that, I was close, by a long way, it's just being a good person. I do not care if someone is good at a random ass video game if they suck as a human being. It literally makes no difference to me. And you guys should have the same opinion, to be honest. It is just a logical thing. Why put up with someone's disgusting behavior just because they can move some sticks or a mouse around well? There's a guy on my left. Where was he? Oh, he was literally sat in the corner. I didn't realize. My bad. I'm clicking things on my screen accidentally here on my monitor. How do I get that to be unhighlighted now? No. Oh my god. All right, fine. I'll just try to ignore that. Polsky, welcome to the stream, dude. You having a good day? Goodbye, my boy. Nice dive as well. Very cinematic.
Sighted! An enemy soldier!
Oh, another spawn trap. Coming up, it looks like. Another horse kill. It's rough with a stick.
First aid, boys.
Someone just confirm I didn't just break my multi-shot by clicking on it. Just write something. That'll be useful.
That's an enemy medic.
Thank you. There we go. Sweet. Thanks, Shane.
Taken objective George.
I'm willing to just let them have that.
Protect the objective.
Just get the round over with quickly. No, the spawn trap map, everybody. Having said that, I might get bored otherwise. Oh, no, we'll go and do this.
Don't let the objective fall.
Who make BF1 that Scandinavian dude? One man? One man's project.
We have lost objective.
BF1 was headed up by Dice. Dice Stockholm. I believe.
We're gonna lose the objective.
You ever tried Battlefield 1942? No, way before my time.
Protect the objective.
We have taken objective apples.
We've got to capture the objective.
I thought that would be a higher ping player. LaPaul, hello mate. How are you? You having a good day? Thank you for tuning in.
Capture the objective. Defend the objective. Sighted, big guns.
We have taken
Damn,
objective.
dude, I'm sure I got a third one on him.
Enemy machine gun sighted.
I am the... oh my god. I am the one that shoots the people from above.
Enemy medic there.
Fear me!
Medic.
Oh my days, bro. Oh, no, I was doing something. No! I was adjusting my earphones. Now he's the one that will shoot people from above. I've just realized you said commentary, not community for that guy. What do you mean by his commentary left a lot to be desired? Similar sort of thing, or was he just quiet? Thank you, teammate. He's dead.
Spare ammo, anyone?
What gun is this? It's in the... Anytime... I'm sure maybe you weren't here when I just covered this. Anytime you kill someone in BF1, it tells you in the middle of the screen what the gun is. It's the Selbstlader M1916 marksman that I'm using. I'm sorry, I'm not having to go at you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just baffled by how often the question gets asked. Are a lot of us really just playing the game and not noticing the writing that pops up in the middle of the screen every time we kill someone?
You got damage? I'll fix you up.
Similar to your thoughts. Fair enough. Yeah, well.
You want to patch your
What
wound?
can you do, Shane, huh?
There's a machine gun. I'm looking at the machine gun. Who's got first aid? Here, first aid. Enemy medic sighted. The scout, you see it?
Hi, bro. Can you play generally factory, please? I do challenges from the description, mate, because I have to do my best to find a way to keep this sustainable. But thank you for tuning in. Don't feel any pressure to put anything through. You can just watch for free. Thank you for being here. Ahmed, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday.
Who's got ammo?
Ah, you got his revenge. Hope click the epic slayer from above moment. I did. I'll see if I can work out a way of turning it into a clip. I have to try and get, on average, 2-point-something clips a day in order to keep up my shorts output. I upload 56 shorts every 4 weeks. So I have to try and get multiple clips every day to keep that going. And I have to either then get, good clips or get clips I can then edit well to make them entertaining somehow. It's quite tricky, man. Takes a bit of doing. So I did clip that. I'll see if I can turn it into something. Why aren't you using the Fedorov? Oh, because I'm using this gun. Oh, McGee, thank you for the 5. Oh, McGee would like to see the Benny Mercy. McGee with the latest support. Can we get McGee some love in the chat, please? Some emojis for this support. We're off to our usual rough Monday, our rough start to the week. So please do get a lot of love in the chat for McGee's latest support. And I'll update the goal after the round. Thank you very much. And now is the proper spawn trap. What's your favorite class to play if you don't just play for fun? Oh, if you could just play for fun. Medic. I think Medic is the most useful class for how I play. It gives you a lot of versatility. The opportunity to contest things at close range, mid-range, and long range. Probably quite closely followed by Assault. AE132, welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys for getting the emojis in the chat. For McGee's support. All goes towards the goal for the day and helping to keep this sustained, so thank you very much. Donald, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the community over there. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the day. You have mouth ulcers? Dude, that's rough. You get them regularly?
Must be protected. I can fix your wounds. There's some first aid.
I could do with some ammo if you want to return the favor. Thank you, dude. And that's my cue to leave there. Thank you for the emojis, Novice Texan. Novice Texan. There you go, words. You got it days ago? Oh, do you mean you just happen to have one at the minute? Got it. I love playing General Factory Play Bro. It's like Scout Weapon. My dude, same thing I said 2 minutes ago. If you want a challenge, they're in the description. You don't have to feel any pressure to put one through. You can watch for free and just have a good time, but the challenges are in the description. I have to find a way to try and keep this sustainable. As you can see today, we're on less than 10% of the goal. I think got 0% yesterday. So this is what we have in place to try and keep this something I can do each day so you guys can get content each day. So if you would refrain from asking me to do it again, that'd be great. Just enjoy the stream, dude. I hope you're having a good one. Ah, should have revived him first. That's my fault.
We are losing objective Edward.
My username is tricky to say. I just don't have a functional mouth. It's a me problem.
Defend the objective.
Hey, thank you for the membership.
You just entered the membership collective. Hooray for being 10% cool, yeah!
Can we get some love in the chat for AE for the membership? Welcome to the membership collective, dude. Enjoy the badge and the emojis and all that jazz, man. Thank you very much. God, this round's gone on a long time for it being such a spawn trap.
Need spare ammo. Spotted a soldier.
I like your playstyle. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Alright, well, it was something. Benny Mercy for McGee coming up next. Let's recalculate for the day, shall we? Again, thanks for watching so far, guys. Hope you're having a good one. I think we're on about 12% for the day. Let me get that on the board. As we are just over halfway through the stream for the day. Thanks for keeping me company so far, everybody. I think at this point, I'll just resign myself to it being the usual start to the week. We'll hopefully recover through the rest of the week. We'll keep kicking on for a bit longer here and see if we can provide some entertainment for you guys for your Monday. Just wish me luck with tomorrow and the days to come. Let me alter this aircon for a second. It's a little bit cold. Bear with me. Okay, right. On McGee's Benny Mercy against probably a lot of close range weapons is probably also going to see us have a difficult time. So thoughts and prayers for me for this round ahead. I'm trying to get my earphones right. Bear with me a sec. There we go. Alright, on McGee. Here we go. Here's your favourite weapon in the world. See if we can do something in any way half decent with it. Get the point of the capture for the points. Nice.
Objective apples.
Ziele erobern. Los doch. Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann. Feindliches entgegengerichtet.
What gun is that? Dude, you have to be trolling me at this point, right? Surely we're trolling. Are we not trolling?
We have taken
Are we trolling?
objective butter.
Hat jemand Munition? Munition.
It's a joke, right? It's a joke. It's a good callback joke if it is a joke. But it's so good a joke that I'm not sure it's a joke. It's a joke, right? Tell me it's a joke. You can rock a Parabellum or Burton instead. No. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This is what you asked for. It's what we're gonna do. If it goes badly, you owe me $9 million. Do I get this revive? Dude, bro, you're surely gonna revive me, right? Dude, I've just watched you revive someone else. I know you have the revive syringe. You are joking, right, teammate? Teammate? Teammate. Oh my god. I've just watched them revive someone else and then sit next to my body. What is life, dude? Excellent spawn. Brilliant. So, I mean, just fuck me, right? Just me specifically. Oh my god. Well, I'm really pleased that instead of being 4-0, I'm 4-2.
Verteidigt das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann.
BF1. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Looks like we're about to be spawn trapped as well. You know when you can feel the tide of the day turning? Yeah. Accepting Monopoly dollars now. Not willfully.
Wir müssen das Ziel jeden Preis halten.
Right, so that nice start quickly destroyed by things I can't possibly control. Excellent stuff. I will no longer be answering what gun I am using. It is now a banned question. It will not receive an answer. Yay, we're now 4-4. It's amazing how one piece of bad luck can just spiral the whole thing for you. It's great. It's great. I think I'm being teabagged by the war clan that everyone knows and loves. Brilliant. That's exciting. And I'm nowhere near my goal, so I can't even take an early finish. So bad mood approaches. Just a normal day, everybody. Just a normal day. You should be dead by now. A load of bullets didn't land. That's awesome. They're now 4-5. Excellent, dude. Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
We have lost objective apples.
Ah. All right, not my kill.
Seht ihr ihn? Sturmsoldat!
unfortunate spawn for that guy, but I do deserve a little bit of luck.
Sturmsoldat gesichtet. Ich brauche Munition, schnell. Lass mich mitfahren, ja?
Sure. Hey, the gun is the Bene Mercy Storm. But again, for anyone who doesn't know, every time you kill someone in this game, it tells you in the middle of the screen what gun you're using. Like in the very middle of the screen, every single time you get a kill, it will say the gun. Those of you that are not aware. And I'm dead to a tank.
We have lost objective butter.
Another day in the life of me, everyone.
Verteidigt das Ziel.
Groundhog Day continues.
Hier, Munition. Feindlicher Sanitäter.
What if I'm blind? That's tough. Although, to be fair, if you were blind, I know you're joking specifically. Yay, same tank killed me, awesome. I did spend the opening of the round expressing that it was the Bene Mercy.
Nimm mich bitte mit, Kamerad.
We are losing objective apples.
Oh my god, bro. I love spawn traps, they're so fun.
Ich werfe eine Granate.
No what? 88 ping. Oh, dude. Oh, man. You guys can't imagine how much I just want to go. How much I just want to just turn it off right now. But I'm going to try and continue. But at this point, I've had way too many days of misery. I'm about over with it. It feels like a wasted existence at the minute. It would just like things to go a little bit better on average. That'd be really cool. You want to know the favorite guns? I made a video in January, mate. If you have a look, it will tell you the guns I currently like. I hope you'll enjoy it, man.
The enemy controls all objectives.
Okay. Well, at least the round will be over quickly.
We have an armored train en route.
Aufpassen, Sturmsoldat.
You like the music in the background? Good. Pleased to hear it.
Flammschütze in Sicht.
Our armored train has arrived.
We will have to wait until we've healed.
Sturmsoldat, behaltet ihn im Auge.
At least we've got the assist counts as kill. And again, it's fine. We'll take it.
We have taken objective apples.
Snake Boy, welcome to the vertical stream. Thank you for tuning in. How are you? I don't know where he's appeared from. Dude, I have told you the gun name at this point. If you're still joking, you need to stop. Like, the humor's kind of gone, mate. But at this point, I have told you the gun name, and I've told you it comes up on screen every time I kill someone. And I said what the gun was at the start of the round as well. It's the Benny Mercy Storm, dude. If you're actually still asking. But let's let the joke lie now, yeah. Thank you. I will appreciate that. I think this is a bit of a read the room moment for some of us. Let's try and do it. That'd be excellent. Thank you.
Flasche Munition. Wir müssen dieses Ziel verteidigen.
We have taken objective butter. We have lost objective apples.
Das ist der Sturmsoldat.
Snake Boy, hello mate. Welcome to the vertical stream again, mate.
Das ist ein Panzer. Feindliches Maschinengewehr.
Try and get with these guys to break away down here. Ah, he's dead. Never mind. Alright, round nearly over. If we can see a challenge the next round, I'll do it. Thanks very much.
Sanitäter von der Gegenseite.
Just purchased Battlefield 1 and 5 on the Steam Summer Sale. Cool, I hope you enjoy yourself. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh my god. Alright. Come on, dice, you kidding?
We are losing objective butter.
Nein, Munition!
Whatever the hell that was. Alright, sweet. Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant. Alright, well, another round coming up. We've done the 2 hours, everybody. We've done the 2 hours. We move into our last scheduled hour of the day.
Controls all objectives.
Thank you, McGee, for this challenge. And yeah, if we see another one, we'll do it. We'll see if this round ends up in a completely unbalanced spawn trap. Probably, if I had to guess. I had to switch to PC to play BF1. Oh, I see. Did you? Well, did you? Did you do it? Have you been enjoying yourself? If so. Right, okay. I will do this, and I'll switch if I see a challenge. Thank you. We will probably lose this round.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen! Verteidigt es! Haltet dieses Ziel!
We have taken objective Edward. We have taken objective Duff.
You're welcome, McGee. Sorry it wasn't very special. It was kind of an impossible situation. But I hope you enjoyed.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Hey, I don't know what the deal is with you at this point, honestly. If you're lacking the acumen to just watch and see which gun I select at the start of the round, or just wait till I kill someone to then see what comes up on screen, then I really don't know what to tell you at this stage, mate. But I'm not about to sit here and say what gun it is through the entire round of every round. Thanks, McGee.
Munition, schnell!
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Yeah, we get it, dude. You're part of a clan and everyone loves you. We get it, man. I got no paid for. Well, I hope so. I hope so. Hi Joshua, you having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Well, guess I'm stuck. Awesome. Thank you, Leopold. Dude, I'm not particularly bothered that you bought a $1 membership or whatever earlier. If you continue to annoy me, man, you're gonna just get banned. This is just weird behavior at this stage. And to be honest, like, you're not the whole reason why I'm in a bad mood, of course. I'm not gonna just blame that on you, but you're not helping, mate. And it kind of spoils it for everybody else that is still bothering to watch this garbage. So if you could just stop, mate, I think that'd be better for everybody. I'm kind of just lost my patience at this stage. You're kind of just making what is a bad day a little bit worse for no real reason. So if you could quit it, that'd be good. Thanks. From me and everyone else that is here.
We have lost objective Duff.
So 9 out of 4 is able to see your stream. It's this common. I would say no. What, on Twitch? I mean, Twitch decides, but I don't know why you'd see 9. Anyone else have to go through that to see the stream on Twitch? That sounds weird. Very unusual. I don't know why that would be, mate.
We have taken objective apples.
I truly don't. I have no clue, mate. Thanks for sitting through them to get to the stream. You have a question? Dude, it better be a good one or it'll be the last question you ask in this chat. Not once have you apologized, by the way.
We have lost objective Edward.
Map is kind of Yeah, well, it could be a good map.
We have lost objective
But
apples.
they produced a map with a huge amount of open areas outside this main bit here, which is always bad. Gave people a top section here to camp on with only like ladders to get up, which are easy to defend. And then also allowed people to land on top of the buildings, which should be out of bounds, which just creates a bad situation all around.
We have taken
It's just not very well thought out. But it's better BF1 and BF5.
We have taken objective
I have reviews for both on my channel if you want to watch the videos. I don't really enjoy either of them at this point, but I choose BF1 over BF5. I just got in here without any pre-roll, lads, so I don't know. I've noticed on mobile I get far more ad breaks on Twitch. Maybe Twitch's just weird. Yeah, maybe Twitch is just weird with that stuff then. Thank you, Hunted.
We have lost
Appreciate it, mate.
objective butter.
Bro, bullets, please. Are we joking at this point? Oh, you have to be kidding me, dude. This is just... I have to be here, obviously, because I have to desperately try and make some kind of living. But this is such a waste of my life at this stage, dealing with this garbage. It really genuinely is. It actually is, man. This is just sad, isn't it? I know it's a 9-year-old game. I do. I get it. But the lack of performance, at least on this platform, is so shamefully terrible. Oh, whatever, dude. Oh, it's not a feel-good thing, man. I know it obviously doesn't help that I've had another pretty unsuccessful day, and we do get those a lot at the minute, but, dude, it's just... Oh, dude, I don't want to seem like I'm making a big deal out of nothing, so it's just playing a video game, but honestly, man, it's taken a lot to get through each day at the moment, just to try and keep this a thing, and, like, I cannot communicate to you enough the mental fortitude that I've had to fucking develop to just get through this stage of life. It's brutal, man. It is brutal. Anyway, I'll try and stop being dramatic now and we'll focus on playing the fucking game.
We are losing objective Charlie.
You have the Peacekeeper. I do, yes. I do. Hands down, that death would have ended my session. Yeah. If I wasn't doing it for, obviously for streaming and for a living, I would have definitely ended. But here we are. I've been trying so hard to get the 80 mine kills and it's the worst. Hellrigger defense can't be that good. I mean, it's not worth it to go through, honestly. The Hellrigger defensive is interesting, but for most people it won't be worth it. I like it, but most people wouldn't be that bothered about it. But the key with that challenge is to just not force it. Just do it in the situations where it suits it. Don't try and force it on each, you know, random round. Because the AT mines only really are viable in certain situations. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the chat. That's my fault.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh, I tried, everybody. I hope you could tell I tried to be as positive as positive as I possibly could be for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But man, you know, a person's ability to put a brave face on things only lasts so long. Thanks, Lepo. I appreciate it, dude. Just annoying, you know. It's just annoying. Streaming for a job should be like amazing. Obviously, it should be brilliant. Just can't tell you how far from that reality this is and has been for quite a while, dude. It's sad, man. It's sad, dude. What can you do? Nothing. So we just keep turning up day after day and hope for the best. That is not what I wanted to do. Jesus Christ. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it.
We have taken objective Duff.
Triple G's brave face.
McGee, thank you very much. How about if we get McGee some emojis and some love in the chat for the 3? Thank you, McGee. I appreciate it. Thank you for commemorating the brave face. Thank you. Very kind. Cheers. Emojis for McGee. Thank you for the emojis from McGee.
We have lost objective Charlie.
When the bullets land, it's vaguely enjoyable. Who would have thought?
Feindpanzer da drüben.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Cool. Fun one, because all I could see was his head. So I thought I could just try and shoot at him, but obviously his shotgun can stick through the wall. So that's good. Let's try Hell Let Loose. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, Hunter, no worries, man. I hope it sorts out your headache, pal. Hope I didn't cause it. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? Tommy, was it you that told me you had rhabdo? Are you feeling better, mate? I hope your Monday's going well, dude. Oh, okay, cool, man. Oh, good luck with the progress, mate.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel jeden Preis halten.
Good stuff, dude.
We are losing
Fingers crossed then, man.
We have lost objective Duff.
That's a complete waste.
Wir müssen das Ziel jeden Preis halten.
We have an airship en route.
Vorwärts! Erobert das Ziel dort!
We have taken objective Duff.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Our airship has arrived.
Okay, all good, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your day. I'll catch you soon, mate. Alright, have a good rest of your week if I don't catch you, man. Is that a spawn? And he didn't die. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try and keep my thoughts to myself. Oh, no, there has to be more to life than this.
We are losing objective Duff.
Hi Tracy, how are you? You having a good day? Thank you for tuning in.
Dieses Ziel nicht kriegen, verteidigt es. Sanitäter gesichtet. Feindlicher Kavallerist. Da drüben. Feindlicher Reiter in Sicht.
We have taken objective.
Ich habe den feindlichen Speer. Wir dürfen das Ziel nicht verlieren. Verteidigt es.
Bill made lunch. Cool. Hope you enjoy it. Right then, Ruslan.
Das Ziel da! Erobern!
We have lost objective apples.
Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!
We have
Hi
taken
Ram,
objective
welcome to the
Charlie.
stream. Hope you're having a good day.
Ziel bis zum letzten Mann.
We have lost objective butter.
Seht ihr das? Ein feindlicher Panzer! Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite!
Hey, Tommy. Thanks to the 10, dude. I can't work out how you've put that through. Why don't I see that anywhere? How has that worked? 1 second. Let me check the YouTube chat. Oh, it's a super sticker. Hey, Tommy. Can we get Thomas Love in the chat for the 10, please, via super chat? Oh god, those of you that have heard this before now had to listen to the whole super chat explanation thing again. Can we please first off get some massive love in the chat for Tommy for the support? It's super kind. Very, very kind of you, dude. Can you get some massive, massive love for Tommy? Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'll get that added on to the percentage after the round. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Tommy, you probably weren't here when I did this the other day, so I'll just say it, but your support is regardless brilliant, mate. Thank you so much. It's super, super kind of you. Very, very kind. Just so you're aware, we did the calculation on stream the other day. If people support on YouTube via the app, this is like the worst way essentially. On YouTube via the app, $100,000 dono would end up being $24,000 for me by the end of the year after tax, because of the cut that goes to the App Store, YouTube, and management. If people use Streamlabs, basically the comparison of the worst case to the best case is 24,000 or 76,000 based on $100,000 dono, if that makes sense, or £2.40 to £2.60 based on £10. So Streamlabs in the description means that it's a lot easier to keep this sustainable if you/anyone wants to support any point, just so you're aware. Regardless, can we get some massive love in the chat, please, for Tommy? Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Very, very kind.
We are losing objective.
Means a lot to me, mate. Thank you. I don't know why it's not come up in my mini feed, so if I forget to thank you at the end, then I apologize. But I can see it in the YouTube feed specifically.
We have lost objective butter.
That's all right, Tommy. No worries, dude. That's fine. As long as you know, mate, that's all. I just thought I'd let you know because obviously for me, especially at this point where it's just dearly needed for everything to count as much as it can, it's a huge difference. Like it's genuinely a colossal difference. It's basically impossible to hit goal each day via YouTube Super Chat because it's an obscene amount that disappears to all the different things. But also, I just don't want you guys to be wasting your money. Some people support specifically to try and hit the goal to keep this reasonable, to keep going for the long term, obviously. And I just don't see any reason for people to have to put through more money than they actually need to. So, yeah, I just try and let people know each time is all. But thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. That's super kind. I'll get that added on to the day as well. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you for the gifted as well, mate. Awesome. Very kind of you. He had scrambled eggs for the kids. That's alright, Hunted. No worries, dude. Thank you, Tommy. Get Tommy some love in the chat, please, guys. Are about 16%. Hopefully a top up to make up a little. Yes, that's great, mate. I just want you to know it's all things on YouTube. So the memberships are subject to it as well. So it's genuinely anything on YouTube. That chunk goes. If you do it on YouTube via the desktop, 30% goes to YouTube and 10% goes to management. If you do it via YouTube on mobile, 30% goes to the App Store, and then whatever's left, 30% goes to YouTube and 10% to management. Just so you know, it's every single thing on YouTube. So again, I don't want you guys wasting your money as well as seeing the potential support disappear. But I appreciate it, man. That's super kind. Again, yeah, man. It's still wild to me. Obviously, things are rough quite often at the minute. Or they fluctuate a lot at the minute, let's say. And I just sort of hope the good days balance out the bad days. That's always the overall ethos. But regardless, it's incredible to get support of any nature from anybody for me just playing this shitty old ass fucking video game. So I appreciate it.
Don't let them take the objective.
Very kind of you. I can't wait. I can barely wait at this point to try and get through to the next game and just find out. I just want to know at this point. I just want to know if this becomes sustainable and worthwhile on the next Battlefield. I'm tired of wondering. I'm tired of waiting. I just need to get there and find out. That is so many bullets. And also not deal with, you know, the horrendous connection issues on this game anymore, obviously, but I just want to know now, man. I want to know if I'm grinding away my existence for no reason or not. It cannot come soon enough. I need the answer.
We're not gonna lose the objective.
I told you we'd lose the last round, by the way, didn't I? Let me have a look at this. We probably lose this one. Probably in a spawn trap. Did Twitch take as much as YouTube? It's pretty bad on Twitch as well. Twitch take 50% of a sub. And then, obviously, I get taxed on that at the end of the year as well. Twitch, I get everything that comes through from bits, I believe, on Twitch. But you actually pay the difference when you buy the bits anyway. So, yeah, although I get all the bits that come through, you actually pay more than the bits are worth to then give me the bits. So basically, Streamlabs is the only way to give Streamlabs or Cash App or whatever each content creator provides, but I go with Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the only way to guarantee that the content creator gets the vast majority of the support. And we still lose the transaction fee, but at least that's fairly minor. But if you're doing it on any of these platforms, the platforms take a massive chunk because they, you know, they get to, and they're hosting the server and everything. Mate, I barely pay attention now. No, you take damage from friggin' everything, mate, so it wouldn't surprise me. What the hell is this going? Sorry, I got a big pop-up on screen from Windows. This song drags, doesn't it? Bear with. There we go.
Don't let the objective fall.
Yeah. I thought it's important to that calculation the other day just to explain it to people rather than just say it, because I think once you actually hear the numbers, it makes a lot more sense. It's more than twice as easy, let's say, to hit a goal each day using Streamlabs than it is using YouTube or Twitch support. Like, genuinely, with how many people now watch the stream because of the scenario with Battlefield and my lack of uploads, it's basically impossible to actually keep this sustainable via support from YouTube. It requires an obscene number that I couldn't ever expect people to hit on a daily basis, because such a large amount of the income disappears to the platform. What's your favorite map? I don't really have a favorite. I just like maps with lanes, angles, and cover. Unfortunately, a lot of the maps with lanes, angles, and cover on this game also are very spawn trappable. Told you we'd lose this round. I can just tell at the beginning of each round. I can look at the leaderboard and tell you with 90% accuracy, I'd say, which team's going to win, which is really sad. Thank you, Zad. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I just really hope. I feel like every day at the minute I'm just venting on stream, but I feel like I just kind of need it. Like, it is miserable. I just really hope this all, like, this unbelievable amount of grinding and being just fucking irritated and depressed will pay off eventually. And the next game provides what I need to finally get this to where I feel like it should already be, or should have been a long time ago. I'm just struggling with the concept of working for so many hours almost every single day, and you know, a lot of the time this is the payoff. It is difficult to swallow. And you guys are probably sick of hearing it, which is understandable.
We are losing objective apples.
I will guarantee you this is going to be... Oh, it basically already is a spawn trap, to be honest, isn't it?
Watch out, a soldier! You got damage, I'll fix you up.
Yeah, this is pretty much the epitome of a spawn trap.
Hold the objective.
But not this map, no.
We have taken objective Edward.
I don't mind this map when you're fighting in the village, but unfortunately there's nothing really between the village and everything else, and again, most of the time it ends up with the team that is better, i.e. the clan stack team, i.e. the team I'm almost never on, trapping the team that is weaker, i.e. my team because of the balancing system, in their spawn and having a terrible time. If the next battlefield gives you exposure you deserve, I appreciate it. I genuinely do. I know I sound like I'm just saying the words, but I really do appreciate it. I just don't have the energy for much excitement, but I really appreciate it, man. I just really want it all to have been worth it. I think when you're told for years and years that people enjoy what you do and you're doing a good job and everything, and then you just never see the reward for it really, it starts to ring hollow eventually. And you start to doubt it and wonder what the hell you're doing with your time. Like, you get one life, and I've spent
Objective done.
such a large chunk of mine trying to
You see it?
make this work. And obviously, the plight of Battlefield has made that incredibly difficult. And, man, yeah, I hope the next one works out. I really do. I'm going to try and make the most of the opportunities that are ahead of me. And it will be the moment. It will be make or break. I have optimism for the next one, and I believe I have what it takes to make it work, but obviously there's no guarantees.
Defend the objective.
But it can't go on like this for too much longer. It is not a good way of existing. All good, no worries, dude. Thank you for the like and the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Dude, I'm here most days, and it's not always this sort of mood. If you come by on a good day, it'll be different, so... Come by whenever you like. Thank you for joining the community, and I hope you have a really good day.
You want those wounds patched?
I'm going to be off after this one, I think, everybody, because we're about at finishing time, and... well, yeah, the day is... Well, you know what the day is like. So we'll call it quits. I'll try and brush it off. You've heard that many times over the past few months. I'll try and brush it off, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll try again, and hopefully we'll have a good one, and the week can kickstart from there, and hopefully we'll have a good week overall. Not just in terms of goals and stuff, but hopefully in terms of some enjoyment on the stream. I feel like there's not been much of that today. I'm sorry. I don't have much control over the what happens, of course, because it's kind of impossible to turn this into an entertaining scenario, but we live in hope. We live in hope.
We have an armored train en route.
Remember earlier when I said, oh, at least the game's mixed it up today and given me some good teams and bad teams? Should have kept my mouth shut, because since that moment I've just been on the bad team over and over again against the clan stack. So, must have jinxed myself.
Our armored train has arrived. Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
All clan are a pain. Honestly, playing against all of the clans on Xbox are a pain at this point. It really does just decimate the lobby, and it's unfortunate that, again, I can't accuse these guys directly because I have no idea, but it's unfortunate that on the whole, it's so prevalent within these clans to, one, have toxic behavior, two, clan stack their own clans and other clans, and also three, use things like Cronus and Zim to cheat with. So when the balancing puts you against them the vast majority of the time, it is just another thing on top of everything else that makes it quite difficult. I mean, why am I saying quite difficult? Why, no point sugarcoating. It makes it impossible for this to actually be in any way, shape or form enjoyable and make it a good product for people to watch. But as you're all aware, I don't have anything else to work with. So it's just like, if I can speak freely for a minute, it's like banging my head against a wall every day and then hoping someone gives me a handout for doing it. And it is a miserable way to live your life almost every single day for years on end.
The enemy controls
But
all objectives.
I have to keep grinding to try to get through to the next one. But that's what I'm doing. It's why I try and make the positive days as good as possible, both for me and for you guys, because I know there are going to be lots of days like this, and this, yeah, it's just kind of, it feels just kind of impossible. Hello, someone, welcome to the stream. Did the clan stream snipe you? I don't know. Some have done, some clans have done before. Do the ones doing it now stream snipe me? I don't know. I can't accuse them because I don't know for sure. Potentially not. Potentially not.
Tank spotted. Stay alert. I'll deal with those wounds if you like.
Nice.
Let me patch your wounds.
But, you know what I mean? Do you not think it's funny that they all end up on the same team? Like, I feel like you have to force that for it to be that way every single day. Like, why is it that there's, I don't know, across Xbox, not many people playing, so let's just say 10 big clans right at this point. Why is it so frequent that they're all on the same team, or so many of them are on the same team? It's got to be something that's being done on purpose a lot of the time.
Protect the objective. I'll fix those wounds. Smoke out. Watch yourself. Your wounds, I can fix them.
Be a heck of a way to ensure victory. Yeah. Okay, so I paid $5 for the good guy to use a gun that's horrible on the map. Let's go. Can you imagine? I don't think any of them would be in a rush to give me money. But yes, that'd be a great way to handicap. Let's be honest, they don't need to handicap me. Playing as like a big set squad like that, you just run the lobby regardless. I can't really do anything about it. As you can see from my score, like I so rarely get a good score anymore. It doesn't matter. I can't make a difference against this sort of thing. When you add up the clans, the Cronus, the Zims, the connection, everything else, I really have no power over it at this point. I feel like that should have killed someone. That hurt me. I'm on a fire and I got shot. Okay. Okay. My guys. Well, that's a day, everybody. Not a day where I've covered myself in glory, but not a day where I feel like I could really have done much more than I did. I'm sorry it wasn't very good. I wish it was good. I wish more than anybody this had gone well. I'm sorry if... yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm doing my best. You guys have heard it before. Some days are awful. Today's one of those days. Some days are mildly good. Hopefully we get one soon. Hopefully this will all be a distant memory one day. But as of right now, I am still right inside this endless experience of horrible experience on the game, with a lot of days of not getting the income that is kind of required. And I hope you guys understand that that is not great from just a personal and professional and overall life perspective of being an adult, trying to keep this going amidst the way that Battlefield is and has been for a long time. I'm sick of having these conversations. I just really hope at some point it won't be necessary. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Just forget about this once the stream goes dead and just have a good rest of your day. Enjoy yourselves. I'll come back tomorrow and I will try again. And all the normal stuff you've heard me say a million times, hopefully it will go well. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Thank you for your subs and follows and everything today, and your likes and all that, alright? It's always appreciated, and thank you for the support. It's great. It really is. Look after yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow to battle through it once more for the millionth time. And I can see what you guys are saying in the chat. I appreciate it. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye.